Okay, good evening, everyone. I am sorry this video is late. I wanted to post it Wednesday or Thursday, but I'm getting around to it now. Wednesday, I had my second post-op follow-up with my plastic surgeon, and that was 16 days post-op. When I went in, he removed 2 of the drains. The front and rear drain on the right side. He left me with the two drains on the left, one that's in the front, one that's in the back. At the end of this video, I am going to put in a clip of him removing the drains and an updated picture that was taken on Wednesday. I am still dealing with swelling. It gets better and worse, but it hasn't gone away, right? So usually first thing in the morning is the best. My ankles and legs look pretty good. And it depends on how much I walk around, how much movement I do. And then the next day I really pay for it. Like I swell so bad. And the 2 drains I have left, one still leaks. So I have gauze wrapped around it at the base of my body. And he did change out the bottom of the drains, the drain catchers, because the other ones, if you remember my last video, I showed you guys the picture, had like that foamy nastiness and it had a smell. So he put new bulbs at the bottom to collect, and they are still draining. So he said that next week I need to text him Monday and Tuesday and give him how much output they are giving on a 24-hour basis, so he can determine whether or not I should come in on Wednesday to have the other 2 removed. If they're still pulling too much fluid, I'll have them for another week, which will mean 4 weeks, because Monday makes 3 weeks. Monday makes 3 weeks. Today is Friday, so it's almost 3 weeks. So if he does not take them out on Wednesday, I will have drains over a month. Now, let me share with you my anxiety about that. Every day, your body is healing. And if there is a foreign object in your body, builds scar tissue around it, heals around the tube. They pull the tube out, that is going to be painful. So the back drain, already I had to kind of move around because the skin was healing over it. And I was like, oh, no, we can't have that. So I kind of moved it around to keep it mobile. But, you know, the body's healing. My body's healing, and it's healing around the drains. So I am prayerful that they will come out next week, but I'll keep you updated on that. The 2 spots on the right, they ached really bad yesterday, even with them gone. He did put bandages and gauze and tape them up to put pressure on them. And let me just say, when he took the drains out, it left 2, to me, really big holes, just holes, gaping holes. And I wasn't prepared for that. Like, I knew obviously there would be an opening, but I did not think it would be that big. And I asked him, I was like, so is it just going to heal like 2 big holes? And he said it should go down a little bit, flatten a little bit, but there will definitely be indentations that there were drains there. I mean, it is on my hip. I'm not too worried about it, but it's also not pretty. In addition, my vertical scar that starts right here and goes down, I started using scar cream on it. I started using, scar tape, and it's invisible scar tape. And I ordered it from Amazon. Hopefully you can see it. Stick a tape here. and you're supposed to wear that, I believe it's 24 hours and take it off, and you can wash it and reuse it. So I have that down my entire vertical incision. Now my 360 incision is still taped up. So once all of that comes off, then I will use that as well. I also got to see for the first time the top of my lady parts because it was covered up with gauze and then tape. So he took it off to change it, and I got to see it. And let me just say, I wasn't impressed. He did say, it's really swollen. It's not going to look like that. But to me, it pulled super duper tight. The skin is pulled so tight, it almost looked like an accordion, like along that angle. And it's still swollen. So, and one side is more swollen than the other. So, in my humble opinion, it was not cute. So, I genuinely hope that it gets better. Like, I know swelling lasts for a while, but it just was not cute, you guys. But I just keep saying that it's a process. It will get better. It's a process. It'll get better. Hopefully it'll get cuter, because right now I'm not happy. But it's rebandaged up, and these days the majority of my pain comes from all of the incisions around my lady parts and then the ab muscles themselves. The incisions don't bother me too much. They'll randomly hurt or burn, but it's not consistent. The consistent pain that I have when I move, when I walk, when I stand up, when I sit down, is around the lady parts and the actual ab muscle area. So all in here on both sides. So that's the majority of my pain. What else did I want to tell you guys? I went out today. My mother took me out to the store so I could kind of just get out for a little while. Drains and all. Went to New York and Company because they're closing, and I wanted to see if they had some sweaters because I have no fall and winter clothes that fit. None. And everything was like 50% off. So we went, and I got one sweater and one shirt. It was nice kind of being out. One of the workers was kind of staring at me because, of course, I can't stand completely straight up. I'm better now. I'm not like this anymore. I'm kind of like this, and I walk really slow, and I have the drains dangling from my hip. But she kind of was like looking at me, but I didn't care, and she didn't care once I saw I was buying stuff. But I did have to field some glances, but I just kind of ignore them. But it was nice to get out, feel the sun, feel a little normal. But you get tired really, really, really quickly. And I am feeling the swelling in my legs and my ankles from being up and about. But it was worth it. And we'll see how I feel tomorrow. We'll see. So the next big thing really is follow up to see if in fact these drains are going to come out and what that looks like. So you guys pray for me, wish me luck. And here is a video of the right two drains coming out and then an updated picture. I want to thank you guys for following with me on this journey. If you guys have any questions or anything, definitely ask and I'll try and answer them. Have a good one.
Very calm. Take a deep breath. And here's one. There you did it.
That wasn't that bad.
Yep.
That wasn't bad at all. Not even gonna lie, that was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Because the last time I had a drain, it was excruciating.
Yeah.
And I only had it in one day.